Alright, let's go and get ourselves some food, both some stuff to plant and some actual food that we can eat like right now because our character's been hungry for a long time. I hope I brought a melee weapon. Yeah, I did. We're good. Because there's some stuff up here. The old one too. Good job, dog meat. Way to distract him. You guys know that this mud's made out of ice? Everything just slides all around on it. Okay. I want to check the, There's a chest here. Yeah, this thing. Hey! T-51 right arm. Not bad. Though the levels of armor don't matter as much in Horizon. Nowhere near as much.
I'll get around to it.
Ugh, you always say that. I'll get around to it. What are you waiting for exactly?
For you to quit nagging me about it, that's what.
You just got owned, Connie. Nothing to say. Not a response. Hey there, Blake.
That's close enough, stranger. We're a peaceful farm. We don't want any trouble.
It's okay, I'm friendly. Not looking to cause any trouble.
If you say so,
Definitely not looking to take over your farm
so
and steal all your crops.
Tell you, farming ain't easy. Out in the field all day, every day, and every minute of it spent watching your back.
You gotta be careful. Never know who you can trust these days.
Won't argue with that. Blake Abernathy, you new to the Commonwealth?
Yes. And no. It's a long story.
Either way, good to see a new face. How about you? Ever think about working the land?
I mean, me personally, no, but I mean, people that'll work for me, yes.
I'm sure I'll give it a try someday.
Well, good luck to you then. Maybe I'll see you at the Diamond City Market someday and we'll do a swap. Word of advice though, if you do start up a farm, be ready to deal with the raiders. Why do all the hard work when you can just take what you want at gunpoint?
Sounds like bad news to me.
You really are new to these parts. Best armed bastards in the Commonwealth. You have something they want, they won't hesitate to take it. Last time those raiders hit us, my daughter Mary tried to stand up to them. Now she's buried out back of the house. Only 21 years old, and they shot her down without a thought. That's why we need the Minutemen back. And the sooner, the better.
Well, as it so happens, the Minutemen are back, sort of.
There's nothing worse than losing a child. Believe me, I know.
I'm sorry to hear you say so. I don't have much to offer, but those raiders that killed Mary, they took her locket too. It's been in Connie's family for generations. If you could get it back, it'd mean a lot to us.
Yeah, why not? Where are they at?
Do you know where they're coming from?
Yeah, pretty sure I do. One of them mentioned Olivia while they were here. My guess is they're holed up in that old USAF station.
Alright. Get a locket, kill some people, take their stuff, bring it back. Then we get potatoes. And melons. Yeah, there's nothing I can loot here until we do that quest, I think. It's just not available. Okay, fair enough. Should be some rad stags up here. Maybe I'll get lucky whenever I'm skinning them and looting them. Hopefully get some meat. Usually. Oh no. Whoops. Sorry. Somehow I managed to go off the screen there. It's like a weird bug. Odd issue. There are normally radstag here. Wonder what scared them. Okay, maybe they still are here. What are you guys over here for? Well, look, I'm gonna have to gun you down now. Or smack you down. There's one. Oh, dang it. It's really strange they were off in the distance. I think now we've also... Oh, no! The raiders are shooting it. Now they're shooting me. Come back, Radstag. There, got it. We also got disease from that bloatfly. Get him, dog meat. Probably still in combat from those raiders. Do I have any long-range stuff? I don't think I have everything bound. Well, we can put this on 2, that on 3, that on 4. Okay, the good old combo. That'll work. Nice headshot there. Dog's gonna give me away. Fine, I'd rather deal with it now, but, like, their AI is tied together, so because the dog knows where I am, now they know where I am too, which is bogus, but, I might kill him. I can't even get VATS from here, he's too far away. Yeah, I'd kill him with a single shot, I think. Regardless, no, I need a headshot though, don't I? Yeah, I do. Gotta regen AP for a second. There we go. What a pain. Okay. But that whole camp is dead and they have some food. Some cooked food I can use right away.
There we go.
There was one rad stag we left back here. No meat. I'll check out Wicked Shipping in a bit. I don't want to lose where I left all those corpses at up here. Because I kind of remember where they are now, but if I go looting a bunch of stuff, I'll have forgotten. So should be one that we got on the way up here. Decent custom SMG. Already have one though. Might be better than ours though. Better helmet than ours. Good helmet there. Anything here? No, it's all ruined. There were some mods on them I could have taken, I guess. The light mods. Not that big of a deal, though. Believe there are a whole bunch of bolts. Would have been kind of out of range to use a bolter on these guys. Given that they have a bit of travel time. Not a huge fan of the double-barreled shotgun. I think I only have a right arm, so that might be an upgrade I can use. I gotta use my antibiotics as well to get rid of this infection. Let me go ahead and do that. Yeah, here we go. Infection in Horizon's a bit different. It works like a real infection, like it spreads over time unless you're treating it. But so long as you're treating it with antibiotics, it should go away after some time. But it's not like an immediate thing. It's not gonna, the debuff's not going to go away right away. Just be aware. You're probably used to that with other games. Skyrim and such, you use your cure disease potion and it's just going right away, but that's not how it works here. And while we're here, let's go ahead and heal up. And then eat our very hard-won food here. Mole rat gumbo. Okay, and we'll save that rad stag roast for later. Alright, and there's a little kind of a weird shelter over here we can check out. Should have some dogs. Level 1. I think this does add bleeding damage, the blades, which makes sense. Just doesn't display it as bleeding damage. A mutant feral dog. Okay, we got some mutated stuff that can be used for crafting things. Special items. Traitor is over there as well, but I don't really need the traitor right now. Nothing I particularly need at this moment. Not over anything else, you know what I mean? But I do want to go down and check out Wicked Shipping before I forget about that. So let me go down there and get that. Oh yeah, before I forget, there is armor up here, guaranteed armor. Right over here, which is one reason I like to come up here and do the outer area before going in and trying to do what we did last episode, because take a lot of damage if you have no armor. So this is the same same arm. That's annoying. That one's ruined. Okay. This does have some DR on it, though. Leather cap. We can take the treated part out of this and put it in the army helmet. Just because it looks better, in my opinion. Also, Horizon gives you a option for a headlamp, even if you don't have, even if like you're in power armor and you don't have a helmet on, or some other issue. If you'd prefer to use the headlamp over the standard Pip-Boy light, Horizon has that. It's got you covered. Oh, a little mole rat waddling away over here. Just getting hit from everything. But still, that's some meat. Oh, there's another one. You see him stopping whenever I blocked. It's like he's faking me out. Not really, I think it was just coincidence, but still. These mole rats are getting smarter, I tell ya. Okay, that should be all that I need back here, and then I want to go down to Wicked Shipping now. There's more I want back here, but it takes a long time to go through this area. This area, like, back behind Sanctuary. Here's where the railroad was at. Watching over us as we came out. They must have heard word about Shaun's secret plan. Something to do with Vault 111's all they heard, so they had someone observing over here. That's the headcanon we're going with, guys. Wink, wink. I know it's not like lore, it's not official, but that's what we're going with, alright? There's some stuff over here too, but you have to use dog meat for it because otherwise you're going to take a bunch of rads. Even from here you're taking rads. Dog meat. Would you mind going and checking out whatever, what is that? Trying to get it.
Grab anything
yes,
useful.
The first aid kit. Hopefully some first aid supplies. Anything? What'd you get? Okay, I mean, that's decent. That's antiseptic, I guess. There's probably more in there, but it's a pain in the butt to make him go and fetch every single time. For every single stack of items in there.
What the?
This is the bolter, yeah? Looks pretty good.
Nothing there now. What?
Dang, I missed. Okay. I mean, damage is certainly reasonable, and I got my bolt back. Look at that. For close range, fairly easy encounters, you know, certainly not a bad one. Custom combat rifle, that's a good find. Yes, we will take that. The custom combat rifle is Horizon's answer to the assault rifle, basically. Horizon's version of an assault rifle. And a carrot. Ooh, and a custom magnum. It's broken though, but at least I can make one. Now that I found one, I can make one. Custom magnum's really good too. It's like the only pistol I enjoy using in all of Horizon is the one that Horizon added because it uses the magnum bullets, but it operates more like traditional semi-auto pistol, like a 9mm or something. So we'll stop by Wicked Shipping and take out the ghoulies here. and get the wicked shipping container key so we can do that stuff later. Or also, if I forget, I'll be kicking myself in the butt later when I want it. Okay, no bolts back that time, unfortunately.
Blake, I want you to listen to me as a brother here. This whole deal with Eddie is wicked shiesty. I mean, what kind of business partner threatens to kill you if the deal doesn't go his way? We are in way over our heads, man. I can't see a way out of this. No way except shutting down and getting out of Dodge. Give me a chance to talk this out with you face to face. I just want both of us to get out of this.
I never actually found out who was their business partner that was threatening to off them if the stuff didn't go their way. Would that have been, like Eddie Winter or something? Would have been pre-war, obviously, so it'd have to be someone from the pre-war times.
Hell yeah.
There is an area looting thing eventually that you can get for Wilson. He'll just loot everything around you that's considered like junk, pretty much. Makes the looting a lot quicker, though really isn't that bad whenever you get to the mindset of just pressing E on everything. For a while in Horizon, you could harvest the ghouls as well for, like, fertilizer materials, but it was so disgusting, the idea of harvesting the ghouls, that I complained about it constantly, and then it got removed. I'm pretty happy about that. You're welcome. We don't have to harvest feral ghouls anymore. Even though it's a thing, they did it in the show. I mean, I guess that, well, he wasn't quite feral yet. I mean, he was right on the verge of turning, so... I mean... They could make a recipe for butt jerky, you know? It's a thing, it exists, it's canon now. You guys watch. It's gonna be a thing. Kyle's gonna put it in the next game. Just because it was a random script of dialogue that they thought sounded funny or cool or whatever. And now it's going to be a thing that we have in the game. Harvest schools and make butt jerky. Alright, Wilson, time to earn your keep, buddy. We're going to move all the filtered junk to you. And then anything I don't want, like this, I can't use that immediately. The custom combat rifle... Oh, this is not the same as what I thought. It's just a different version of the combat rifle. Okay. We want the custom rifle, I think is what it's called. Fair enough. Crap, that's mine. I want that back. Okay, that should be good. Doubt we'll gather more than that before it gets dark, or he's able to come back and get more stuff from us. Gary! I can't loot these. Can't loot this anymore. I guess they're considered to be trash, so we can't pick them up. To be fair, that is accurate. I mean, it's you know, like what? 1 wood? What you're getting from each of those? Oh, he's underneath of us, isn't he? I forgot about him. Dog meat, you gonna... Good job. Good boy. Nice job, buddy. Teamwork, that's how we do it. Alright. That's wicked shipping. There's a robot over here too, but man, that robot's tough to take down. He does have good scrap on him, but he's super hard to kill. I'd worry that I'd get killed. There's a couple of mute fruit over here as well. Right? Maybe those got taken away. I thought there were a couple of wild mute fruit over here. Next to Abernathy's place, like right on the border. Huh, did those get removed? Wonder what the rationale, logic for that was. I could have sworn there was more than one, though. There's one there.
Who's there?
Really? Another raider? Jeez. Abernathy, what are you guys doing over here, man? You attracting all the raiders.
You are so dead.
Not great. Really wish you would stop running around.
Ain't nothing.
Nice job.
Tough guy. Come on. Get off me!
Yeah, we're just getting all kinds of raider spawns. I did turn the difficulty of Horizon's spawns, like it has a combat stalkers type system. And I did turn that up to hard. There's only 2 difficulties, like normal and hard. I turned it up to hard, so I guess that means we're going to get a lot more stuff coming at us now, which is cool. It means we get more loot and more combat. More encounters is always fun, I think. But yeah, the frequency is quite high. Didn't realize the difference is just so drastic. It's like you might find one like every hour or so normally. The grass is on, right? It's just so, No, it's definitely on. It's just there's just no grass here. Which I guess whatever, it makes sense. Okay, there were 4, I think. The odds of me finding all 4 in this at this time of day is kind of low, to be honest. There's one. I don't remember where the last one fell at. I knew there was one over here, but I'm not sure where the last one went down. Or was that it? I don't know. I might have left one. It's not the end of the world if I did. Pretty happy to just get rid of these bolts and use something else. Though it's been pretty effective so far. That's fine. Alright, let's, where to next? We can go and clear out the rest of Concord. I want to get that done at some point. There's a wild razor grain there. I never knew that. Thought you had to go a lot farther to find some wild razor grain. Well, that's handy. We can turn that into regular razor grain, and then we'll have some income on the crops. It'll take a while, but to start. Would you look at that? All the beer up here? Must have been those raiders having a party until I interrupted them. Abernathy's weren't kidding though, man. Raiders everywhere up here, which I know is just because of the Horizon spawn system, but we can pretend, right? I did get the canisters over here, right? Yeah, I got all this stuff already. Okay, cool. Alright, let's head into Concord. What's the time now? I mean, we can go underground and stuff and get the... Yeah, it's pretty late. I mean, we have some time left, though, before we need to turn in for the day. I want to loot as much as I can. We got all the houses above ground, I think, or did we? I know we got that one. Did we get everything in the workhouses? I'm not so sure now, I don't remember. Also, can I get these set up yet? Like, what does it take? Tier 1. Let's see, what is Tier 1? I could upgrade this to Tier 1. It would require some vendor credits. Now, using up a bunch of vendor credits is kind of a little bit iffy because I wouldn't be getting any vendor credits back from this normally, so... Tier 3 we get tenants, but I'm not sure how much it takes to get to Tier 3, like that might be quite expensive. I'll go ahead and do it though. Right, this site's now at Tier 2, so we have access to 1 technician. Or sorry, Tier 1. So if we do Tier 2, that'll be 1 militia. Does this require ballistic fiber? No, just some workshop supplies. Okay, it looks like it's 100 vendor credits per. If I can get to the point where I have some tenants at Tier 3, that would give me some income, and I wouldn't feel so bad. This requires workshop commerce rank 2. Okay. To get to workshop commerce rank 2, I need to invest into that training, I think. Okay, let me see if I can do that then. Not necessarily right now, but like later on. And this is just yeah, this is just an upgraded... Yeah, these guys are just here to take over the town pretty much. So Horizon adds this kind of... sort of can take over the local towns, even though you're not directly like controlling them as a settlement. You're essentially controlling them. You're getting benefit from them. You're protecting them. They're kind of like your, I don't know, sort of like your vassals. You're providing protection, and they're providing you with a cut of their resources. Okay, so apparently I did not go through here because I didn't loot anything. So we will do that. Where'd your cigar to go, man? I guess it's gone now. Guy usually has a cigar in his mouth, but I bumped him. Probably went flying. There's a camera as well, which means we can start broadcasting to recruit people. Alright, good loot there. Crap, I looted too fast, sat down instead. We're just role-playing as the Wasteland Recycler. Another fishing rod, I can do some fishing. There we go, that's what I'm talking about, a custom rifle. That's what I've been wanting. Would have been nice to have had when we first started. But that's okay. And it's at a negative 10% too, which is good. Good starting quality. It's almost in good shape. Get our free machetes. And our free drugs. And our free chems. Guess that brush is no longer lootable as well. Okay, that's fine. And then we want to check out the workhouse as well, because I probably couldn't get into that as well beforehand, so want to get that stuff. See, the workhouse is back over this way. Mostly just a safe in here, but a safe's a safe. It's free loot. Plus a very interesting situation here where a dude was strangling a naked dude. I always like to think that this was the boss. This was his employee. And he caught his employee with his wife, who's down here, who is trying to make off with the money. Because it has a bunch of money in there in the base game. Horizon replaces the loot, I think, but that's my headcanon. The wife was cheating on the business owner husband with one of the workers. They got caught in the act as the bombs were falling. And because the bombs are falling, the husband decided, well, if the bombs are going to fall and kill me anyway, I'm going to strangle this son of a bitch regardless. But none of them made out anyway because, you know, the bombs fell. Oh, the great irony. I think I got everything out of the museum that matters. So just the civic access, which should be some more meat as well. Have a level up as well. Oh, we're almost level 5. I'm saying as well a lot, and I apologize. It's happening, okay? Someone will make fun of me in the comments. It's fine. I'm used to it. There was a hip bone there, and now that I've been playing Skyrim a bit, I have to wonder, was that Pelagius's hip bone? Was that the reference there? I always wondered why a hip bone specifically. Maybe just a dev having a chuckle. Come on, Brahmin, give me something. You, meat scraps. Come on out, boys. Oh crap, a mutant. Damn it, I hit dog meat instead. Ah. That was a bad angle. It's really hard to see where he's at. Ooh, got him in the face. I'd like to say that was skill, but it was mostly luck. Grab our chems. Custom pistol, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe I haven't seen that before. There's a custom magnum, but that's different than a custom pistol, I think. And our malfunctioning fusion core. Rest in peace. Not a lot of people know about that one. I'm sure Zawano nerfed it specifically because I showed it. I don't know, he might have just known where it was too, but either way, it's nerfed now, it's gone. No longer usable. He probably found a script that just told him everywhere there exists a usable fusion core. Should be one more. Yeah, here we go. Two more. We're at 20 plus hunting now, so we ought to get a bit more lucky with the loot on the roaches and such. We ought to be not starving so much all the time anymore, hopefully. Okay, there's still a back room I want to go into over here. And then a room down here I want to get into. Yeah, I'll go around over here to get in there. I don't need to do that. I can just do this. Oh, I don't have any locksmith tools. Use the explosive charge. I don't want to loot that. I'm being lazy. Someone enterprising could mod this into a place you could go into. Deeper underground area. But alright, that should be everything. It's gonna be pretty dark now. What else do we get in the other places here? We get a hunter over here. I really need to get some income, like ASAP. So I'd want to focus on whichever one gives me income right away. Tato crops. You can hire a farmer. You get a bunch of tato and corn crops income. That is nice. What's it require? Oh, it requires some potatoes to get you started, though. Doesn't require anything else, though. That's pretty awesome. 20 tato rating for 4 tato cost. That's pretty good. Okay. I'll do all this eventually. It pulls those supplies from your workbench, by the way, so you don't have to have them on you, thankfully. Be a real pain in the butt otherwise. But yeah, if any of these have any income on them, because I can get everything else myself, but getting vendor credit income, too dangerous. Really? Combat stalkers? Or is it because there's something spawned? No, there's a rad roach over here. What are you doing here, buddy? Okay, now we good? I just want to see what this would give me. Craftsman, that's nice. What's it require? Vendor credits again. See, I don't want to burn on my vendor credits right away. Because you require vendor credits to get more vendor credits, like, if that makes sense, you know? So, I want to burn through all my credits right away, and then I can't do anything else. This is engineer and tenants. Okay, so what do I need for rank 2 on this? So, I'm going to burn through, like, all my credits here, aren't I? Probably. I don't really want to do that. I'm not sure what rank 2 would require. Does it tell me? Can I check? I can't check right now. I need to get into marketeering to get trading skill. That will give me the ability... we're gonna level up pretty soon. In fact, we're very, very close. I would like to level up before I go back, if possible. Maybe something I can kill has spawned down below here. By that campfire down here. We'll check in a second. Gunner mercenaries, it's not really useful. Dreth will just tell us where Vault 88's at. I'll still go down because there might be loot down there. Did I go through this? Apparently not, because I left stuff. What? That's loot. Maybe I just forgot the sugar bombs? No, I got everything here. I just forgot the sugar bombs. Okay.
Excuse me.
Well, now who's this? You here to trade, boy?
Depends on what you're selling.
Arms, ammo. Guy like you's bound to find something. Come on.
Alright, sure. Nothing I really need, though. You don't have a whole lot of caps either. I could sell some stuff, I suppose. You don't take any of the junk. You do. Never mind. Yeah, sure. I'll sell a couple small things. One more should be good. Yeah, that's fine. No loot I can pick up, though, huh? Nothing here. Alright. That's respawned, I think. I would have gotten that before, I would have thought. Okay, well, we're really close to leveling, but not quite there. It's definitely nighttime. We're gonna go back now. There's the house up on the hill I want to check. There'll be a dead cow and some mute fruit. Maybe a dead raider up here too. Mute fruit's nice. We can turn those into regular mute fruit in the nursery. And then this thing. Is there anything in here? Different tire I'm thinking of, I think. It's a bit dark for me to be trying to find it out here. I can turn off my ENB. We can see a bit better in the nighttime. I do love my ENB, but it's a bit hard to see at night whenever it's on. Not as bad as some mods I've seen. I thought mine was bad, but man, I've seen some setups that are just pitch black. Can't see anything. Which I get. That's the intention. It's like it's nighttime. It is actually really, really dark when it's nighttime. But, you know, I'm making this for YouTube, and like while I can feel kind of where I'm going based upon the keys I'm pressing, you guys don't have that input, so your only way of knowing where we're going, what we're doing, etc. is from seeing it on screen. So it's not fun for y'all when it's pitch black. Okay, let's move. Let's do sorting, actually. Check our mailbox first. Nothing new, it looks like. That's fine. Let's go into our production manager. In fact, I don't have a production manager thing yet, so let's go ahead and do that. It's going to be in utilities and over here. Get this so it's snapping. Yep, good. Okay, that's fine. Sanctuary Hills is my place. Production's where production goes. That's fine. Let's open production storage and grab all the things. And then dump all the stuff. I'm going to probably sell those. They're in decent shape. And then this stuff I want to reverse engineer real quick. I'll get experience from that, so we'll be able to level up from that, I guess. Probably be able to easily level up, actually. Should get about 100 experience at least. Well, not 100, but close. Good enough, man, good enough. Okay. Yeah, custom pistol. This is the same as the 9mm, but it's Horizon's version of it. I didn't know that existed. That's cool. Custom combat rifle, same thing, one's just a bit worse. The custom rifle is a nice find, though. This is a good one. This is not my custom SMG, right? I don't... No, ours is in the thing. It might be better than mine, though, because this is a -20. Custom Magnum. We can repair this eventually, so maybe I'll keep it around just for repairing it. I could make one myself, too, which I might do. Just because it's a nice, close-range pistol. Good damage and such. I might just store that for now. This is not bad. Custom rifle's the nicest find, though, for sure. I can chamber this for 5.56. This will be a great mid-range / maybe long-range if needed weapon. Just good all around. A lot of stuff to scrap here, too. Move our stuff over. Can I make any more of these farming benches? I will need more of those. Make a big one here. Could be a lot of simple tools, but it is worth it, though. So now, we have a -5 surplus on food because I don't have enough food yet. So plant nursery, yes, we have lots of open stuff now. Let's select our active services for our plant nursery. We're going to add in wild stuff to stuff, basically. And that should be all of them, right? So let me see here. Yeah, we're all full. Need another set, and I'll be able to do more. But we're all full there. Then we're gonna add production to everything. We're just gonna add 999 to everything. So we're just gonna do as much as we can. And so that will take our random wild stuff that we find, our wild tato blossoms, wild tatoes, wild razor grain, wild mute fruit, etc. If it has wild in the name, it will take that and it will turn it into something that can be used to plant. And then we can plant it, and then we'll have more food income, and then the food income gets harvested automatically, and then, you know, eventually we have plenty of food incoming. See here, put our armor in here for now. So we've got a right arm, a torso, and a leg. That's not bad. And they're all T45 or T51, which is all pretty easy to repair early on without too much investment in perks. That's good. Go ahead and scrap all of our stuff that we can't use here, or that's just not worth using. Yeah, all these are broken. Raider, right leg, heavy, degraded. This might be an upgrade, actually. Army helmet's alright. Looks better than leather cap. I'll take the leather lining out of this. So helmets are all the same. Excuse me, gosh, they're all the same in Horizon. And I'll just want to put the lining in this. Can I? I did, yeah, we're good. So now this is the same stats as the leather hat that we got. I can just trash that, just because the leather hat looks stupid in my opinion. Red dress, I mean, the threads are worth... They're decent. You could sell these too. There's some validity to selling versus scrapping them, but I find I don't really run out of caps too much. Okay, so those are all scrapped. That's all good. I'll keep that random armor piece I got. We can put that on. Didn't realize I had that. And our helmet. We actually have a full set of gear. Well, we're missing one leg. Otherwise, we're good though. We got a whole bunch more weapon stuff to sell here. Let me make sure I didn't get anything else here with the engineering, because we scrapped a bunch of backpacks, and those backpacks turn into extra weapons. I guess we did, because I got 25 experience there. Okay. That's all fine. Let's go ahead and scrap some more stuff here. Might have been the board. Those hunting rifles will be nice for getting rifle parts to upgrade our stuff. Okay, actually, before I do anything else, yeah, so I could turn this into a reasonable custom rifle. That is a good early/mid-game weapon, and I think I'll go ahead and do that. It only requires some rifle weapon parts, pretty easy to do. Can put a heavy receiver on it. This will require some higher stuff, though. We can't do that just yet. Same with these, quite a bit higher stuff on that. Again, can't do this stuff yet. 90, 40. Small drum is nice, though. This is a 100-round drum mag, which makes this actually better than the assault rifle. Makes it a really nice weapon. Same stats as the assault rifle. I can put a reflex dot on this or a modular scope. Having a scope is nice, but I kind of like this for being... I kind of like the reflex sight. And then ammo-wise, I've actually got more 5.56, and it does very good damage with that. And would I want to make this auto or semi-auto? It's a lot of DPS when it's auto. No reason not to, really. Just have to make sure we have good trigger discipline and don't blow through our ammo too quick. Okay, that's a nice weapon we got there. Really happy about that. The hunting rifle, is there really any reason to keep it around now? I mean, for sniping, I suppose, but it's really heavy. I'd rather have a second custom rifle, to be honest, if I can find one, than this. The range is very, very good on it, though. I guess it's good for that. Though I have this for sniping, too, you know? I don't know. Could just use this for sniping instead. Put a scope on it. It's an option. I could make the best barrel for this now. I have the fiber optics to do it. I believe that's a... What's this do? Custom long barrel. Good range. Interesting looking one. Bad accuracy. No muzzle slot. Okay, I wouldn't want to do that, I don't think. This is... No muzzle slot as well. Bracketed long barrels, what I'd want for this probably. Best range. I just get some range out of this pretty much. Some more range. I don't know if it's worth spending all that for a little bit more range. Just a lot of adhesive. Already have a good... Yeah, this thing's fine as is, I think. I'm just going to leave it like this. It's totally okay like that. I'd want to increase these before anything else, which requires higher science skill and more materials than I have right now, so... Not worried about that. Okay. Quite happy with our outing. Let's see what we can do as far as food goes here. Can we make anything to eat? We can make a wasteland burger. That's probably going to be all. Scrap some stuff down. That's all I got, though. I did get some... I think I have some fishing bait, right? companion tool. I'm not sure what this does or where I got it. Just have to use it at some point and see what happens, I guess. It either would summon your companion or it would, like, make a companion for you? Seems a bit crazy if that's the case. As far as our ammo goes, let's take stock once again, see what we've got here. Convert our heavy, or our cells to heavy cells, that's for sure. We have quite a few 38 rounds. Still have plenty of bullet rounds. I didn't really use too much in that outing, to be honest. We can do some conversion. So let's convert our ammo over. The custom plasma rifle. It's really, really good. Requires a lot of stuff, though, that we don't have right now. Plus, yeah, we just don't have the skill to make it at the moment. So we could make, can we make 5.56? We can't make any 5.56 yet. I need gunsmithing 50. Now, I just got to level up. And I think we get gunsmithing the next rank. We do. That might be enough. I'd have to check and see if there's any more gunsmithing anywhere else we can get. Grappling's an option too. Probably a good option. I'll want nuclear physicist as soon as possible so I can start using power armor. I'll want this too so I can repair and upgrade the T-51 stuff. We can do T-60 at level 10. Is there anything else I'd want? Survivalist is nice too. It's not necessary though. Maybe a point for Marketeer. I need to look at workshop training. I need to get... Is it my commerce skill up? Yeah, see, I shouldn't have used those vendor credits because now we're not going to have them for the workshop. That's not the same thing, though. All this stuff requires vendor credits. These are all really high level requirements on skills that I can't do for a while. Should do a couple more of each of these. I'm actually out of locksmith tools. Okay, well, I'm good with heading out with this in the morning. Probably not this thing, it's really heavy. We'll use the custom rifle instead, and we'll, we don't really have a scoped option, which is, I don't like that. I don't like having no scope option. I'd almost consider putting the scope on this thing. Now, if I'm gonna scope something, I should really scope the laser musket, I guess. It's more of a sniper rifle than anything else is, really. It has the range for it. Maybe I'll do that. Swap out the reflex sight for a scope on this thing. I like the reflex sight a lot, but, yeah, we can do this. This is fine. Night vision versus tracking target. I'd want the tracking target for sure. That's actually very nice. I can tag stuff with that. 4 times default scope is fine. That should be fine. Yeah, 4 times zoom on scope, that's fine. Okay, that's cool. So there's a sniper rifle then. As far as this thing goes, these are all ruined pieces. What's my armor rating like? It's not that far off from being in power armor, though the power armor itself provides a whole lot of armor. But we're at a reasonable amount of armor right now. Like 100 and some. I can probably forgo using the power armor for like 1 more day. Just survive as we are. Anything else I want to drop off here? We're at 80 pounds, which is kind of heavy, but we are carrying a bunch of armor, or yeah, a bunch of armor, so kind of makes sense. I do have some fishing bait. So if I have that, I'm just not sure where I put it. Not under here, is it? Looking for the fishing rod. I'd assume it'd be under here, but I don't see it anywhere here. And if not there, I'd assume it's here. But I don't see it anywhere. It's like it just vanishes once it comes over here. Not sure where it goes to. Unless it just doesn't show for some reason when I'm in that menu. Where's the bait at? I just saw the bait earlier. Fishing bait. I mean, it worked. So that means I have the rod on me still, right? I'm not sure where it went. I've done this before, guys. Oh, here it is. There it is. Okay. Did I get anything? Didn't get a pop-up. Unless I'm not far enough in. I mean, I'm taking... Oh, I got something. I heard the sound. I didn't see the thing pop up, but I heard the sound. I think we're just not seeing the pop-up. Yeah, we're getting... I hear the sound that we're getting the item. We're just not getting the pop-up. I wonder if any stats affect the likelihood that we get a fish. Didn't hear anything there. Eventually our rod will break, and then we'll have to get a new rod. Or the bait will get used up. I could bind it, I guess. Does that work? Doesn't seem to. Oh, it's just broken now. Okay, so it's gone. So yeah, we got a couple of fish and some random stuff. We can turn these into exotic meat. We have to go and clean our fish, obviously, before we use it. It does give quite a bit of food, though. That's almost a full meal. Yeah, we can do 1.5 bug kebabs now. I need one more bit of water, or one more bit of stuff there. We could do that. We could do some more fishing bait. We have some dog food, so sure, why not? Question is, do I have... Okay, apparently I do have a rod somewhere on my characters. I thought I had another rod. I'm just not sure where it went. Okay, so now I should... Whoops, let's back up a little bit there. We're taking a lot of reds. It's bound to 8. Just have to tap 8 and wait a second until I hear the activation sound there. So sometimes you don't hear an activation sound. Did it break already? I think it did. Rest in peace. Our fishing rod's already broken. Okay, that one didn't have very long to live, I guess. Alright, well. Oh, never mind. Are we good? Just took forever that time, is all. I can never tell, like, did we get anything? Like, what's happening here? Just because the top left corner, the messages broke. Which is just a Fallout 4 basic thing. We didn't get a whole lot out of that. We only got, like, 1 smallmouth bass. That's okay, though. I don't really use the dog food for anything, so... It's a nice way to use it up, I guess. You can use it to summon dogs if you want to be like a hound master, but never do that myself. Not a fan of micromanaging pets and such. Not really my thing. That is enough for one more meal, though. Isn't it? Should be. Maybe it need to exit and re-enter that to have it show up right. Yeah, there we go. Okay, should be good for a couple days. Get some sleep, and then we'll heal and stuff in the morning. Actually, I'll do the rat away now. Because it makes you tired, then we'll heal in the morning. Have to wait for this to go through, and I want to do something while I'm waiting, so... Let me see if there's anything else I can do here. I can make some carrots, that's nice. Provides 2 food. And that's it, I think. That'd be it. Okay, so we're still not where we need to be for food. I could have bought some stuff off of Connie, and that probably would have been a good use of my money, to be honest. just to get the people here happy and get the free experience and get that going, but that's okay. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep for the night.